This is 3-6, translating with variables on both sides and inequalities. You're going to transition into being able to translate, and sometimes the equations will be equalities and sometimes they'll be inequalities. So you're going to have to look at certain words. So is less than. Now the interesting thing is less than means throw it to the back. Is less than is a phrase which means this symbol right here. Is greater than, exceeds, will be greater. Is, there's a couple of words. Is, same, are, gives, gives you, yields, equivalent. Now the ones that are going to cause the most adjustment is the less than or equal to and the greater than or equal to. So is at most is less than or equal to, is no more than is less than or equal to, is no greater than less than or equal to, is less than or equal to, and does not exceed. So I have an example. You can have at most 3 pieces of candy. So if I told you that and you had 4, you wouldn't be following directions. Or I could say you can have no more than 3 pieces of candy. You can have no greater than 3 pieces of candy. And your candy must not exceed 3. Those are all ways to say less than or equal to. Likewise, greater than or equal to is at least. Yeah, you're familiar with this one. Is not less than is greater than or equal to. So, your grade must be at least 70 to be eligible for UIL. Your grade is not less than 70 to be eligible for UIL. Your grade is greater than or equal to 70 to be eligible for UIL, which means it's greater than or equal to. We're going to go through a couple of scenarios. These could be equalities or they could be inequalities. Harry and Liam have jobs mowing lawns. Harry charges his clients a contract fee of $15 and $8 for each time he mows the lawn. Liam charges a fee of $45 and $6 each time he mows the yard. How many lawns must they mow before their income is the same? So same means they're going to be equal. So I'm going to take the sentence that deals with Harry, which is this sentence right here. Okay, a fee, that means when I hire Harry, he's going to ask me for $15 just to hire him. And then each, I can put an X right there, because then every time he shows up, I would have to pay him $8. So this is to hire him, and then $8. So if I hired him once, it would be 8 times 1, which is 8, plus 15, which is $23 I'd pay him. If I hired him and he was coming twice, it would be 8 times 2, which is 16, plus 15 for him to be hired, which is 31, and so on. Now Liam also charges a fee of $40 and 6 each time he mows. So here's his fee, $45 and $6 each time. So it would be plus 6x. Okay, so the first time Liam comes over and I hire him, it's 45 plus 6 times 1, which is 51. And then the second time, it would be 57. Now, he charges a lower fee, but a higher each time. He charges a higher fee, but lower each time. Eventually, especially when you solve this equation, there's going to be a time when it doesn't matter who I hired, I'd have to pay him the same amount. Gold's Gym charges an annual fee, there's my word fee again, of $75 and $12.50 for each session with a personal trainer. True Feet charges a $100 annual fee and $10 per session with a personal trainer. How many sessions will a personal trainer with a personal trainer will it take to be equivalent? Equivalent means equal again. So I'm going to do Gold's Gym. And this is very common in setting up equations that you have fee and then for each. So my fee is my registration fee. And then each, for each is an X plus 1250X. True Fit is, that's my registration fee. $10 per. Make sure each time you have a per, you do an X. And then you would solve from there. A new swimming pool is opening this summer. You can swim in the afternoon for $3 or buy a membership for $80 and pay only $1.50 for the afternoon session. Write an equation to find the number of times you must go swimming for the fees to be equal. Okay, you can swim in the afternoon for $3 each. So that would be 3x. Or you can spend $80 and then do $1.50 x, because for so if you're only going once, so if I only went once, it would be $3. If I went once here, it would be $81.50. Eventually, especially if I'm going to the pool a lot, this would be equivalent to here. 20 more than 2/5 of the A&M education students ride the bus to class. 3 less than 1/2 of the education students drive a car. If the number of students who ride the bus is equal to the number of students who drive a car, how many education students are there? So I'm going to change the bus. Okay, 20 more than means I throw that to the back. 2/5 of means times. 2/5 x plus 20 is equivalent to 3 less than. Then means to throw it to the back, half x. And then I would have to solve that.